I promise you've never heard this before. Imagine a bird so extraordinary. Its incredible talent arguably shifted the course of history. No, this isn't some metaphorical bird from mythology or fiction. This is the story of a pigeon. Yes, a pigeon. It's not just any pigeon. This is Cher Ami, and her story unfolded during one of the most harrowing chapters in history, World War I. Buckle up. You'll never look at pigeons the same way again. The year was 1918. Europe was in the throes of the First World War. Trenches, despair, and death surrounded soldiers on every front. The stakes were high, and communication across the battlefield was an insurmountable challenge. Enter homing pigeons. Surprisingly, these underappreciated creatures became a cornerstone of military strategy. Their exceptional homing instinct allowed them to deliver messages where radios and humans often failed due to jamming, destruction, or environmental chaos. In October 1918, the odds were grim for the Lost Battalion, a group of American soldiers surrounded by German forces in the Argonne Forest. Cut off from their allies, supplies dwindling, and casualties piling high, the 500 men were slowly being picked off. To make matters worse, their own side mistakenly bombarded them with artillery, believing them to be in enemy territory. Every attempt at communication failed, except one last hope, a pigeon named Cher Ami. Cher Ami wasn't your average pigeon. She was trained to fly through enemy fire, navigate bomb-strewn landscapes, and deliver paper messages back to base. Yet on that fateful day, even she couldn't have anticipated the odds stacked against her. The soldiers penned a desperate plea. "We are along the road parallel to 276.4. Our own artillery is dropping a barrage directly on us. For heaven's sake, stop it." The message was attached to Cher Ami, and she was released into the chaos. Instantly, she faced a barrage of gunfire and shrapnel. An enemy round struck her almost immediately. Injured, bleeding, but undeterred, she continued. Her right leg was nearly severed, one eye blinded, and her chest pierced by shrapnel. And yet, Cher Ami didn't stop. She flew for 25 miles over enemy lines, making her way to the Allied base in just 25 minutes. When her tiny, battered body reached her destination, the message capsule was miraculously still intact. The call for help was received, and artillery fire was redirected just in time. Her heroic flight saved nearly 200 lives that day. Cher Ami became a legend. She was not only awarded the Croix de Guerre, a French military honor, but was also immortalized in military history as a beacon of hope in one of the darkest times. Cher Ami's story doesn't just pay tribute to her courage, but also reminds us of an often overlooked aspect of military history: the extraordinary ways humans have used animals in warfare. Cher Ami, despite her injuries, lived out the rest of her days as a celebrated hero. Today, her taxidermied body is on display at the Smithsonian Institution, a lasting reminder that even the smallest creatures can make the biggest difference. So, the next time you see a pigeon, remember Cher Ami, a bird that, under almost impossible circumstances, changed the course of a war. This story isn't just fascinating history, it's a profound lesson in resilience, courage, and unlikely heroes.